there was a shoe called Eastland that was in. And I said, Mom, I want to get some Eastland shoes. Can you please, Christmas, all I want is Eastland shoes. She got me shoes that look like Easton's, but they was called Benchmarks. I don't know what the hell Benchmark was. They were called, and I got dragged when I wore those to school. It was like, Benchmarks? Well, you sitting on the bench anyways, because I wasn't playing. I was like, this hurts. So I wore those shoes like twice and threw them out. But there was also the time when everybody had them starter jackets. And I kept begging my mom. I was the biggest Georgetown fan because I started watching college basketball when Patrick Ewing was at Georgetown, and that became my team. And then it moved on to Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe, Allen Iverson. Back in the day, Georgetown had the squads. And I said, Mom, I really want a Georgetown starter jacket. And she ended up getting me. It wasn't starter, and it wasn't the Georgetown where you saw the Georgetown across the thing. It had the G and the Hoya in it. It looked like it could have been made in Mexico, but I looked at it like, okay, it doesn't say Georgetown, but it's got the colors, it's got the mascot, so I could just say G like Gary, custom made for me. I'll work with it. So I go to this wrestling invitational, Lebanon High School in Lebanon, Ohio, which, by the way, that's where Woody Harrelson went. I don't know, I'm just full of knowledge today. And I go, I wrestle my match, I come back to my locker, and I didn't have a lock. And granted, naive, small town. I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no money. I got my clothes in my locker, and that's it. Somebody took my fucking jacket. When I tell you, when I realized my jacket was stolen, I opened every locker that was open. I went through everybody's shit. I walked around that whole school looking for somebody with that jacket on, or somebody that might have a bag that was full of something. Then I went to the parking lot. And I looked in everybody's cars. I was like, I was so sad because I only had the jacket for a couple weeks. Because I'll never forget, this invitation was in January. I got it for Christmas. And I remember thinking just how violated and pissed I was. So I can't imagine what Dion's team was feeling like when they came in and their real clothes were gone. Not the knockoffs. I'm sure everybody in Colorado had the real clothes. They didn't have no Benchmarks. They didn't have the G with the Hoya that didn't look like the normal Hoya. Ugh. I wonder why my mom never got it right. I was so happy with that jacket, though, because I was like, well, she got the color right. And I could say it stands for Gary, not Georgetown. And then when I walked in, it was gone. Oh, because it's weird when your stuff gets stolen in a place that you feel like should be secure, you literally go searching all over like this ain't happening. I must have opened and closed that locker 10 times that morning. I remember just like, and I lost. I mean, it was like a double whammy. Just got my ass kicked in wrestling. Then I go to the locker room, and it's gone. And I don't know where Noah was with the ice cream, but I would have drank it. I would have drank it like milk that day. So anyways, I don't know what happened to it to this day. So whoever stole my knockoff Georgetown Hoya jacket, I hope your life didn't turn out like you thought. Yeah. I hope your wife's fat. I hope your kids are ugly. I hope your car broke down on the way to work in the middle of a snowstorm. And, yeah, I hope you got fired. I hope you have a prison record. And I hope you file for bankruptcy and are on welfare. I hope you don't have dental insurance and your teeth are fucked up. So, yeah, I'm not over it at all. Assholes. Had to be a two-man job. There's no way. There was too much what do you call it, footwork? There's too much traffic in the locker room because all the wrestlers, we dress in the same locker room. There's too much traffic. So it had to be somebody looking out and then somebody stealing the jacket. So it was a knockoff, but somebody walked me into that gym, was like, I want that G jacket. So, yeah, whoever took it, whatever. I know your life probably isn't what it should have been, and mine's probably immensely better than yours. I take a little pride in that. All right. It's funny because I saw a guy that used to bully me in high school. I never bothered people. Yeah, I never was a bully. Never. This one guy, for some reason, didn't like me my sophomore and junior high school. He's a year older than me, so he kind of left me alone my senior year. When I say bully, I don't mean he was touching me. He was always just making stupid-ass comments and bagging on me and stuff and always threatening to fight me. And he was bigger than me, which didn't help. And I just remember I saw him like on Facebook about 7-8 years ago. And oh, my God. I can't believe I found him. And when I found him, his life turned out like I hoped. His car was broken down the driveway. His house looked like it was a piece of shit. His wife was fat and unattractive. Kids didn't look good either. I was like, all right. Well, I won. I won that one. So, I'm not going to say his name, but I was so happy. Deep down, I was happy. I was like, oh, his life turned out like I hoped on the low. He's just a dick in high school. I don't know why he's always picking on me.